What is going on, guys? Commodore Laz here today, bringing to you a live reaction to the final chapter of Tokyo Ghoul manga chapter 179. Yeah, you're probably watching this, you're wondering, Laz, you're making a Tokyo Ghoul video for the final chapter and stuff. Where have you been for like the rest of the chapters? Because the last time I had covered a chapter for Tokyo Ghoul was chapter 166 ET. The whole stuff was going down with the Alliance, going against V and everything. And, when the chapters were coming out at like really bad times for me and stuff, like, later in the afternoon and with work and stuff, there was just no way for me to come back on here and cover Tokyo Ghoul. But, in my heart, man, I was like, I didn't want to have that same exact feeling I had with Toriko, where I had the opportunity to, just have my final thoughts and just have that feeling of a recording of myself, reading the final chapter or something that I have really enjoyed. Like, I'll put it to you like this, man. I don't know if you can see right here, but on my bookshelf, man, I have volumes for all of Tokyo Ghoul. The original, read at the most recent volume right now for read here in English. Like, I really do love the series. And it sucks that, yeah, I haven't been here week in and week out covering Tokyo Ghoul. I even added in my damn intro, man, because I was really excited to see it for the anime. And, life got in the way, man. But I said to myself, there's no way I'm going to sit here and just read it and just let it be. Just let it end right there, man. Let this experience that I've had since November of 2014 when Re started, man. I caught up with the OG manga. I read it from day one for Re. And I want that experience gone, man. So I want to be here for this moment. I want to be here to be able to finally have, whether it be closure with Tokyo Ghoul as a whole, or is it a, farewell, but I'll see you later for part 3. That is what I'm hoping the latter is. But without further ado, let us begin the final chapter of Tokyo Ghoul manga chapter 179. Let's go, guys. And I'm only hoping that Toka gets to be with Ken, and that kid, if it's closure, allow those 3 to be happy. I'm going right back to the butterfly at the end of the last chapter. The Mountain Goat song. Yeah, this is gonna feel like closure more than anything. I'm gonna miss seeing this logo right here, man, with her kid. Oh my god, my boy Owl, man. Let's go, man. Let's just go. Going back to Hide. My boy watching Onward. This really does feel like the OG's end when they're going back to like the buildings and stuff and reconstructing after everything. So Tokyo's all getting fixed up. Since then, the city of Tokyo has changed. My boy rocking the little mask, man, with a happy face. Alright. The fight with the CCG and the Murafurata ended with what had come to be known as the Dragon War. The lone poisonous oviduct was destroyed, and further outbreaks of ROS were prevented. I've heard there's a wave of newborns in the 18th ward. I can't believe just one of them can produce so many. However, the remaining oviducts across the wards continue to give birth to the non-poisonous type of bastard child, which ceaselessly attacked the city's inhabitants. They were named Dragon Orphans, and became a common enemy of both man and cool kind. Tokyo CCGs was the CCG disbanded? Tokyo CCGs was disbanded and a new organization, the TSC, Tokyo Security Committee, was formed. Half of its members are former CCG officers. Good work out there, you two. Wait. Nah, Hide's working with these guys? I mean, it makes sense given, like, in part 1, kind of got his way into the CCG and stuff. And even now, Yo, come on, please, coach. Give me the happy family, man. That means that kid at least has to be 5 to 6 years old, man. And even now, 6 years later, the battle continues. Look at Barney. This man's aged, bro, a little bit. He has like the white hair like on the top, like the other hair is coming down. He still has the black though. There you are, Nagachika. We were waiting on you. My bad. And then Katsuya right at the bottom. Let's see. Marude, having captained Division 2 of CCG for many years, was appointed director of the TSC. And Katsuya Mabuchi, the position of chief of the TSC's information division, was given to Marude's aide. Mabuchi continued to dedicate his life to the safety of Tokyo even after Marude's retirement. Okay. Now then, let's begin our regular meeting. Is that Banjo? I can tell because bro, but his hair is a little different. The ghouls were okay. Shu Tsukiyama, a United Front represent. So, okay, so that's what I guess what their organization now is. The ghouls working with the TSC formed a body known as the United Front. Shu Tsukiyama, current head of the Tsukiyama family, took up the job of representing the organization. He had previously reformed the Tsukiyama group and used its resources to provide the TSC with the equipment it needed in its activities. He also worked with his father, Mirumo, to invest his clan's wealth in the rebuilding of Tokyo. And then Banjo, he's now the vice president of the group. He continued to lead the odd goals he had always had, but alongside Tsukiyama, he became involved in the activities of the United Front. And the Ichimi siblings, they continued to support Banjo as they always done. Additionally, Jiro became Banjo's wife. Their ghoul-style wedding ceremony was organized by Shu. Nagachika, I'd like to leave the matter at the Northern Front to you. Yeah, I'll stop by soon. I'll let them know then. Oh yeah. Marude, did you get a chance to think over what we talked about the other day? Sheesh. Anything to say? Keep studying then. Matsuri Suzuki. Okay, the TSC's... Hold on, wait a minute. That's him now? Holy crap, Matsuri. Bro, I didn't even recognize this man. Stress had to hit him hard with the way here too. Under the CCG's system, he was a successor to the bureau director and the sole surviving Washu. However, Matsuri renounced all these titles to work as a normal TSC employee. He collected the history of the Washu clan and contributed to the Dragon Orphan research efforts. After separating from his wife, he abandoned the Washu name, taking up Suzuki instead. The two of them had no children, so the main line of Washu descendants came to an end. And then Kyoko, she became chancellor of the TSC's Peacemaker Academy and dedicated herself to the education of young generations. She remained single all her life. Oh, come on, Ishida, that's not fair, man. That aunt has to go out there, man, swing it around, you know? And then Yui over here, Yui boy. Oh, dear. This man became a Buddha. Tanakamaru, bro. This man gave the line of duty. He's out here at the church, man. We out here, man. Long time no see, Mulgan. Tuck the cloth. Boy. I see you really did take over your family's temple. What brings you here? Boy. I suppose they're taking care of the caring heart of a monk. I want to help protect the professor of your academy. Kuori Yui, as the vice chancellor of the TSC's academy, he taught the peacekeeper candidates the battle techniques. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty busy. There's been a violent incident in the 4th. Gomasa Tokagi, he was a teacher in the TSC's development branch, but was stabbed to death by one of his students. What the hell? Incident? Yes, an incident. Indeed. My. Taki. Oh, man. If he decided to go into the teaching profession, I have been saved this trouble. But are you meeting up with the Hirako boy? Occasionally. Koromato and I go. Take Hirako. He was asked to be the vice principal of the academy, but he flamingly refused. He looked after his grandparents until they passed away. Afterwards, he chose to lead a normal life in the private sector. He sometimes met up with Yui and Ito. He didn't tell them exactly what field he'd chosen, but according to Ito, he works at a funeral home. Damn, that's a grim life, though, man. But I mean, he's chilling in his own area and everything. He's got like the little hut and everything there going, but man, that's a grim future for him now, man. Look at that, but Ito right there. Kuromo, did you think you'll get promoted after that? Not to associate special, no. But if I do, I'll treat you rascals to some grub. He's talking like he's talking like an older man, yo, but he still looks like a kid. He left Tokyo, transferring to the Kansai branch of the CCG, and as a first-class investigator, he works with his underlings to deal with ghouls. He also enjoys practicing his terrible Kansai accent. But cafeteria food is free, boss. Yo! And then Tokyo Ghoul Jack rated this man, Taishi Fuda. He remained in the TSC in active duty. He became known for his reliability, and at the age of 41, he was promoted to Associate Special Class with the help of his wife and daughter. He managed to quit smoking, man. Straight edge gang, baby. Let's go. Let's get it. Also, we visit Arima's grave from time to time. Fuda comes with us. Morgan, if you've nothing to do, help us. We need teachers. It's tempting, but and the Okihiras. In the dawn before the founding of the TSC, they used the stabilizers they stole from Kano to prolong their lives and work for the TSC from the shadows. Well, I'll think it over. Please, we love to have a priest with us. Who is this, man? Squad Captain Yusa. Yusa out here is ballin', bro. And look at Uri. Yo, I figured they would give Uri a bit, his own little panel and stuff, man. Like his own separate thing, but damn, yo. So Yusa working under him. It seems that they're becoming quite active again. First class peacekeeper Yusa Arima and associate special class peacekeeper Kuki Uri. Dragon orphans are heterogamous. I apologize if I butchered that. They evolve at an incredibly fast pace. Outwardly, they look relatively human and possess the intelligence of a 5-year-old. Recently, leader-like individuals have been seen. A long time ago. So both get the credit again. Yeah, you're too fast. It's believed that something like the Dragon War happened, which gave rise to the ghoul species itself. Wait, is that Hisao? Yo, did Hisao get an upgrade? Hold on, we're about to see, man. You guys going ahead. I'm gonna go see shit up. Oh, the sister. I'm gonna tell you if my boy's alive, man. I'm gonna have a heart attack. No, you can't do that, man. You can't tell. Yo, my boy. I know my boy's gone, but no, that skipped my heart for a second, man. They're talking about the sister. Okay. They go to Shirazu's grave. They had to recover the body already, right? It looks like you arrived before me, Haru. Yuri. Shirazu's little sister. She has been hospitalized with ROS. So I guess she didn't heal yet completely. Well, she had been, so she has to be fine now then. How are you feeling? I don't have to keep going back to the hospital anymore. If I keep taking my medicine, I'll be fine, they said. I see. And they're doing the Namu, man. My boy Genshi, dude, the tombstone. Alongside his TSC duties, Yuri searched every last nook and cranny of Rue Island, where it was believed Shirazu's body had been carried. In the third year of his investigation, remains bearing the scars of the Kin's operation were discovered. They were determined to be of Ginshi Shirazu. The remains were enshrined in the cemetery for the CCG's heroes. Want to come eat dinner at the chateau? Rebirth operation. Haru Shirazu's ROS was in remission. Yuri, Yonebayashi, and Mutsuki covered the cost of her treatments. Cells harvested from the Dragon Orphans allowed for the development of rebirth operation. It saved many heretofore intraceable cases. Really? Yes, I want to go. Let me know. Suzuya! Yo, hold on, man. Yo, 6-year time skip Suzuya. Let's go, man. I mean, he should be in a body cast still, regardless of what happened prior, but nah, man, Suzuya gang. We gotta rep Suzuya gang, man. Let me know if the wave moves at all. We're ready to engage them at any time. Suzuya squad, the S3 squad led by Suzuya, was transferred into Toto, the TSC. They made a name for themselves as the most powerful peacekeeping squad in the force. I mean, Juzo, of course, man. Juzo's gonna be, dude. The second I saw Juzo on that damn motorcycle going right past Modern Day and stuff, it was like, that's how you know that's one of the goats, man. Honestly, Special Class Shinohara, he's Shinohara's alive! Thank God, man. I thought this man was gonna be a vegetable for the rest of his life. And the man is, yo, look at his face, dude. Oh my God, he looks completely different from what he used to look like in part 1, man. You see Juzo running through the hospital, floor after floor probably. Suzuya, Master Shinohara, and then you see Juzo. Is that you? Oh my God, yo. Damn, yo, Juzo is like shocked. He's shocked, man. Yo, my God, man. Ishida out here with the fire, man. The development of the rebirth operation was the greatest blessing of the Dragon War. Thanks to it, even patients that had all but 0 chance of recovery were saved. And you see Juzo just falls to the ground, man. I can't believe that the person that he cared for the most, that I think the whole fan base thought, man, you know, was gonna be a vegetable. You know, the pull the plug, it's over. Shinohara's okay, man. Thank God. Oh my God. Juzo's in tears, yo. He continued to protect the city of Tokyo as the Dragon General. But what a name! Ishida, man. The Dragon General. The leader of the TSC's forces, his achievements and abilities made him known and respected as one of the finest peacekeepers ever. Yo. Look at Hanabi, bro. Hanabi, like, tearing up and everything, man. Miyuki Mikagi, along with the other members of the Suzuya squad, he involved himself in the TSC duties. He took independent research and had conducted during his time at both the CCG and the TSC, and had published it as correlation between lunar phase and RC cell activity. It contributed greatly to the science of predicting dragon orphan activity. And then Nakarai involved himself in the TSC duties, supported Suzuya squad as the Vice Dragon General. And after being severely wounded in the fight with Shikorai, he was forced to leave behind life at the front lines. He joined the academy as a professor under Chancellor Kyoko Ora, and eventually grew to be feared by his students as Demon Nakarai, man. Demon Nakarai, I love that name. Mizuru Tamaki. Along with Abara, he immersed himself in the TSC duties. He married a woman working at the TSC offices. At Abara's urging, he left the front lines and began supporting the squad in an immersive capacity. And Hanabi spent his life at the right hand of the Dragon General, man. And then look at Shinohara, bro. Dude, I'm so glad he made it live at the end. He's like, well, this isn't good. My hair's gone white. He has spent many years in a vegetative state, but with the development of the rebirth operation, he achieved a miraculous recovery. Following the dissolution of the CCG, he did not officially participate in TSC business. However, he remained a friend of Dragon General Suzuya and Marode and the others. And by offering words of advice and the like, he supported the TSC from the shadows. Yo! Naki! I mean, still, Naki, I think... oh my God. It's one of those things, man. Like, Naki, I think, technically should have been dead. He should have been dead way back then, but I'm just glad as hell though Naki's, like, around. And wait, he got it on with Misa? He got it on with Misa. Yo, he was in the walls, yo. In addition, time for food, you brats. Naki. He worked with Tsukiyama and the others as part of the United Front. He was also involved in the education of ghoul orphans and ghouls that wished to one day fight at the front lines. He had 9... the man had 9 children, man, with Misa. And she worked with Naki and the others as part of the United Front. Her 9 children, 6 boys. Shiroi, Nagi and Nage the twins. Mirei and Marin. Z, Sonki, Yanagai, and Warai. Yo. And then Hogoro, he fell for a human girl he met in United Front at first sight. And the two were married in the ghoul style. They lived together in harmony. He remained loyal to Naki his whole life. And Shosei While watching Naki's kids, he continued working with the Hogoro at the United Front. He learned many things from humans and began to teach other ghouls. He remained loyal to Naki his whole life. Dude. And it says Nishio as well. Yo, thank God. God exists, man. The energy and the emergence of synthetic food gradually. Synthetic food at the laboratories of TSC, a synthetic food consumable by ghouls was developed several years have passed since its initial experimental introduction. At first, it was called synthetic meat, but that name was abandoned for being too direct. And then all the freaking doctor from all the way back then. I can't even read that text, man, because it's so goddamn small. I'm gonna read it after, man. That's way too small. I ain't trying, man. My eyes just disappearing just like Ken's. This is disgusting. Tastes like horse shit, right? Nishiki Nishio, he devotedly supported Kimi, who was thoroughly immersed in her research. He was not infrequently used as an experimental test subject. And then Kimi, she continued her ghoul research. One of her dreams was to encourage ghouls to eat human food by adjusting their palates. The other was to assume the Nishio name. Man. And Madame A. She awakened to the world of farming and gained deep appreciation for the preciousness of food and life. She is pictured here with her pet cow, Saburo. Began to make ghoul life more peaceful than ever. The emergence of synthetic food gradually began to make ghoul life more peaceful than ever. And then, yo, Chie, man, the GOAT photographer, man. Yo, her photographs documenting the horrors in Tokyo were exhibited all over the world. After working for the TSC for several years, she returned to her life of photographing whatever catches her fancy. She remained friends with Shu Sukiyama for her whole life. Yo, shout out to Chie, man. Super underrated character here, man. And Shikore. There were those ghouls that continued to rail against humankind. A social special class is Shirokai, retreat. Shirokai possessed of the unique ability to manifest new cognitive from RSC cells abandoned from the environment. The individual known as Shirokai absorbed cells from the dragon orphans and became a Kakuja. Many civilians and TSC staffers lost their lives to him. In fact, due to the record number of casualties suffered in the battle against him, he became the TSC's greatest ghoul enemy. And look at Sayano! Sayano, man, the gold, yo. He vanished without a trace following the Dragon War. Eyewitnesses' accounts of half of Kakuja hunting renegade ghouls began to come in shortly after. Man. And then Tomoe over here. She founded an organization dedicated to protecting lost ghouls and became its leader. It became a sanctuary for ghouls unable to accumulate themselves to human society. And then Kuro. She traveled to Europe and began to fight back against the ghouls that attacked humans. It is believed that she crossed over into the conflict regions of the Middle East, but soon after, her whereabouts became impossible to trace. I mean, I love a spin-off series of her in Europe, man. If we get... Are we seeing top 2 couple right here coming up, man? Are we about to see Akira and Amon, man? Because, yo, and those that did not. Oh, come on, you can't do that. You can't. Oh. It goes right straight to Yodobayashi, man. Come on, yo. Oh, Haru Ishida, come. Put your back into it, cooking kids. Yusa, you mean. Tatsumachi Ryusen. A third-generation quirk because of the cues were quite effective against the dragon orphans. The research program continued. Susu Sanzu, a distant relative of the Washu through the Ihei branch line. Her addition for Hisao led her to join the chateau. Her heritage affords her superb physical capability. Okay, I'll put my back into it. Well done, Panda Man. Well done, Panda Man. Tolma, could you get some mirin? Yusa Arima. As an employee of the TSC, he fights with a style reminiscent of Kisho Arima. There was talks of him taking up the Kisho name, but he refused. And look at Uri. Aw, man, and Mutsuki. I still have mixed feelings with Mutsuki, but, man. Hisao will be able to return to duty next month, I hear. Looks like we'll have more chefs around. Kukiuri, Associate Special Class Peacekeeper at the TSC, the young captain of the QC squad. He is also involved in the education of the future generations. The homely feeling of the chateau is coming back. Saiko Yanabayashi, after being traded for ROS, she remained in the TSC, helping Yuri with the education of the Qs. She became something of a mascot of the chateau, with her mother became bedridden with the illness. She and her brother took care of her until she passed. And then Hogi. Alongside Mitsuki, she worked at a rural branch office as a first-class investigator. She had many stellar subordinates. Did you cut your hair? You should drop... hold on. By the way, Maman's kid is so big. We're about to see the kid, yo. We're about to see the kid. Oh, man. That's my Chanko. Well, I got promoted. I'm a special class now, I guess. Turomutsuki chose not to remain in the TSC. Instead, left for a rural branch office with Hoki and Ora. Climbed to the rank of special class investigator. Hold on. Wait, man. Nah, you can't do that. I seen that just now, man. You can't tell me that you couldn't show Hisao in the thing. We have to put it in the frame. I don't know if I can accept that, man. Higamaru, involved in education of future generations, contributed to strengthening the relationships between the TSC and the police fire department. Shin Sanpei Ora. Alongside Mutsuki, he left for work in the countryside. He loved his aunt Kyoko his whole life. That's sicko. And then, Hisao, man. She was deeply involved in her TSC work, but her physical health worsened at 26. And she had to retire. While being treated, she cooperated with research efforts to understand the short lifespan of a half-humans. Soon after, she returned to the field, working in the administrative intel-related capacity. So you went again. Hey, Onabayashi. You should come too, Uri. You see my boy doing the sides, yo? Hold on, man. You'd be sick. Top three couple, because we know who's top one already. But top three couple here, yo. And he ain't walking. Yo, Ayato Hinami. Hello, Nagachika. What you up to, you two? Nothing, just going over to his place, and he wants to visit his... Yo, get a daughter. He wants to visit his niece. Bah, I never said that, you idiot. I love how he's just showing us expressions now, man, more often. Involved with the United Front, Ayato Kirishima, as a peacekeeper, he commands difficult operations at high altitudes and uses his superior leadership skills to work towards the elimination of the dragon orphans. And Hinami Fugechi, she teaches reading and writing at United Front School Orphanage. She often asks Ayato to come shopping with her at suburban malls and the like. Want to come with us, Nagachika? Yeah, I was just thinking of heading over there myself. Oh, yo, girl, hi, bro, Takobi. The other kid too, man. Yeah, I was just thinking of heading over there myself. Little kids really are cute, huh, Ayato? Why are you asking me? Quit laughing. Takeomi Koroi. After having one child, he's become involved in the TSC's work. As Yuri's best friend, he often supports them. And Yoriko. While taking care of her son, she continues her hobby of bread making. And then Iwao, man. Iwao was a good man at one point in time, man. But he got smoked. He got smoked with Furata, man. I'll never forget that panel with him and Uri, man. Before the Dragon War, he was hospitalized, but after his neck healed, he became one of Marade's advisors. And then Misato. She joined the TSC to support the recovered Iwao Kuroi. Corey's zeal and devotion made her very popular among male TSC staffers, and they constantly vie for her attention. She's even been proposed to several times, but the matter's been tabled each time. Yo, Mo, I'm the kid. Bro, but where's Ken and Toka, man? Nah, you have to give me two. You gotta give me those two, man. Come on, coach. Look at her. Yep. You guys caught me at a bad time. I didn't notice. The man has little ribbons in his hair. Yo, shout out to the best uncle in the game, man. Renji Yomo. look at eating. Like, yo, it's like Renji. Uta, okay, so we're going back to the clowns now. Uta, he presumed many hobbies, including thinking of ways to attack Yomo. Mask design and Silver's craft. As long as Yomo was alive, he lived with joy in his heart. Still getting ambushed? Uta, you mean, yeah. Ittori, she watched all that Uta did as Sai. She most likely never told him about how she felt about him. If you need my help, just let me know. We should probably clobber him again, to be honest. Yeah, and then Nico, he continued his relationship with Ittori and the others at their drinking, as their drinking buddy. Later in life, he left for the south in search of love. I mean, I know he did. I know he did, man. But you know. Where's the volume, bro? Hold on, bro. Hold on. Where's the volume? Where's the volume? The goat, yo. Tom, bro, listen. Akira's up there for me big time, and he saw. But shout out to the goat mom right now, man. She held it in her stomach when Mutsuki was going in there and trying to take the kid. And it didn't happen, man. Look at her at home doing dishes, man. Yo, Hide. Renji Yomo, in between dealing with the attacks of Uta and the others, he'd take time to visit Toka and Ken's child. Clang. Dear, dear, we just happened to run into each other and everyone's coming up and, yo, ran into each other. Oh my, who is this little princess? Don't drop her. Shoo, she's grown prettier yet again. Yo. Mama, this is from Muchan. An apple. Our girl loves fruits. Where'd I go thank Toru? Right? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Dude. It's Ken. Yo. Look at his face. Oh, everyone. The world continues to change. Look at my boy smiling. White hair. But he's smiling, man. I love this double spread so much. After everything this man has went through, he can finally have a life that he can be so happy to have. Friends, a family, a daughter, and a beautiful wife, man. Yo, Ken, man. Ken Kaneki, after suppressing the dragon threat, he almost drowned in his turbid bodily fluids, but was dragged out by Ayato Kirishi. Top 5. Ayato's top 5 after that. But he saved him. He allowed him to see his kid. God bless Uncle Ayato, man. Surviving what otherwise would have been certain death. He returned to his friends virtually in pieces and spent 2 weeks after the operation sleeping. At the moment, he works in collaboration with the TSC and United Front. Marude told me to tell you that he needs your help again. You don't always have to, you know. It's okay. I want to. Hide. Do the things I said bother you? Even if I'm at peace with what I've done, there are certainly those who are not. You know, I still think about it. About whether this world got better or worse. But you still hate being unable to do anything, right? Look at Hide. Sheesh. How many times are you going to say that? It's your catchphrase. Come on. I don't say it much. I know. You just repeat it to yourself and stuff when I'm not around. I've only said it like 2 or 3 times. Really? Maybe 4. Hideyoshi Nagachika. In elementary school, he lost his father, a ghoul investigator. Okay. I wish we got to see him, but at least we got some clarification on his family a bit. But nothing really on his mom then. A ghoul investigator and lives in their facilities. He was eventually taken in by adoptive fathers. He met Ken Kaneki long after. He made use of his experiences with the CCG and TSC by traveling the world to speak about the work of United Fronts and spread the word of peace. Take it easy, okay? You too, Hide. Okay, see you. He remained friends with Ken Kaneki for the rest of his life. As he should. You're going to fall. Yo, this is reminding me so much right now of Kenshin, Miss Kaoru, and then the kid band that they had at the end of Kenshin. Mama, Papa. Yes, look at Token. I gotta repeat what Ken just said, man. What a beautiful day. Look at them, man. Just enjoying a life where they can just be together as a family. And they can walk around Tokyo in peace. With the sun out, clouds open. This is such a... I don't care if the art... I mean, you know, Ishida's gonna obviously fix that up a little bit, but regardless where the how he did the figures here, this looks so flippin' beautiful, man. Because it's the meaning behind the double spread itself. Honestly, they're finally at peace, man. You know what I mean? They're finally at peace. And thank you for almost 7 years of support and encouragement. The final volume will go on sale July 19th. Tokyo Ghoul Re, Chapter 179. End. I'm so glad I was able to read this series for the last almost close to 4 years, man. It's been, you know, it said 7 years, man, just in total for Tokyo Ghoul. But I've only been around with it for at least little more than half of it. But it feels like it's, you know, you were there since like day one, man. Seeing this kid's journey from him going out on a date and obtaining the powers of a ghoul. If you had to write a story with me as the main protagonist, it would be a tragedy, and that's not the case. At the very end, that's not the case anymore, because now he has a family, he has friends, and more importantly, man, he's at peace with himself. And even though, you know, the world itself, you know, whether there are people who feel that way or they don't, I am just happy as hell, man, that Ken finally got the ending that he deserves. But I'm trying to look, because I'm looking at Toka a bit. And I don't think... Is Toka pregnant with another one? It's the way her hand's like right on her stomach. I think she's pregnant with another one. Right? Her stomach in one of these parts actually looks like it's sticking out a bit. So I don't know if she's having another kid. Oh, man. Forever grateful, man, I read this series. This right here, I am so flippin' grateful to have read, man. Sui Ishida, thank you so much, man, for, you know, the hard work you put in these 7 years of writing Tokyo Ghoul week in and week out. This series had an influence on anyone who has read manga, who's enjoyed it from the first chapter to the 179th chapter of Re. You know, like... What a journey, man. I'm so flippin' glad I actually got to record my final experience, man, with Tokyo Ghoul on a weekly basis, or just in general, the journey's end, man. This is so, oh man. I thought I would probably be in tears crying right now, but I feel like it's more like I'm happy right now with what I just read. It's one of those feelings right now, it's like I know it's gone, but the experience is always going to live on. You know what I mean? God bless Tokyo Ghoul, man. What a journey this was. Absolutely incredible. I want to process all this and just, you know, get this thing uploaded. I don't care how long this is going to be, honestly. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Where does Tokyo Ghoul rank for you in terms of, like, whether it be you want to rank it as your favorite seinen manga, it's up there as one of your favorite seinen mangas, one of your favorite mangas of all time. This has, at least, at the very least, this is in my top. It's got to be top 15, top 10 at the very least. You can say that the final arc itself, it does have somewhat pacing problems here and there. But as the overall package, it's phenomenal, man. It's crazy. And I'm going to wake up on Mondays now and I'm not going to have a chapter of Tokyo Ghoul to read, you know? Like, I'm not going to be expecting any Ishida greatness anymore after next week. After today, it's done, man. I may have to buy that last volume when it comes out, you know, in Japanese. Even though I know it's going to be a long time before it's out in the English, I got to at least buy the final volume in Japanese just, you know, to have that as part of my treasured, you know, pieces of my journey when it comes to anime and manga, man. I'm gonna get out of here, man. Just, you know, I don't know, stare at my wall. I don't know what to do, man. Absolutely beautiful, man. Thank you so much, Sui Ishida. Thank you for creating this series. It was one of my favorite. This has to be has to be up there, man. One of my favorite experiences to read weekly. That's done, man. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Just let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I don't care if this doesn't get likes or whatever. Just tell me your thoughts on this entire journey and how you're feeling right now. I want to know that. So, Commodore Laz signing off. Thank you again so much for watching. I apologize for not just being here consistent weekly, but I'm so grateful to actually be here and just, you know, cover the final chapter for Tokyo Ghoul, man. Just, I didn't want to have a regret, and I can walk out of this video saying there are no regrets whatsoever. So, Commodore Laz signing off. Thank you so much, Sui Ishida, and thank you to you guys for watching. Take care.